For the longest time, I told myself that protective styles are not for me because they break my hair. I made myself believe that protective styles are dangerous to my natural hair because I was convinced that it actually did break my hair. Well, this was weird because I decided to quit protective styles, and guess what I did? I started leaving my hair out like that. Now, when I say protective styles, I'm talking specifically about braids and twists. Now, since I convinced myself that protective styles are dangerous, they would break my hair, I completely washed my hands off them. So I resolved to leaving my hair that way. Yes, I just left my hair that way. Now, at the same time, I was trying to track my growth, but I wasn't seeing any growth. In fact, I was noticing that my hair was breaking, shedding, drying up really fast. And then I was like, why would this happen? I quit protective styling, which was breaking my hair, and now I am on the safe side, safe in quotes, open and closed, and my hair still breaks. So I dug deeper, and what I found shocked me. Yes. Okay, first of all, before I go deep into this video of how much I had lied to myself for the longest time, I would want you to subscribe to this channel first of all and like this video. Please just like this video. If you're watching this, just like this video. Thank you. Okay, let's get right into it. Like I was saying, first of all, when we say protective styles, they are low maintenance, not zero maintenance. So what that means is that while your hair is in a protective style, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything to it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't provide for it or take care of it. Just because it's in a protective style doesn't mean it is fully protected. Doesn't mean it is fully, okay, I can just let my hair out like that. It's in braids, so no need. I take my hair for like 1 month. If you're braiding your hair, for example, and you know that your hair takes about 5 days to dry, and you're wearing those same braids for a month or 3 weeks without doing anything to your hair, without providing moisture of any sort, then you are killing your hair. And guess what? That is one thing I was doing. Now, I erroneously believed that protective styles were supposed to be a savior, a 19 shiny armor that would just save my hair from every form of breakage, dryness, any form of any bad thing you can think about. Well, not knowing that I was the one doing these things to my hair because I wasn't taking full charge of my routine in as much as my hair was in a protective style. Now, what could I have done differently in those times? I could have moisturized my hair regardless. Now, I would remember maybe once or twice within the week to apply a little bit of oil on my scalp, but that just wasn't enough. If your hair is dry, then it is going to break. One thing that you might be asking now is, okay, how do I moisturize my scalp when it's in braids? Like, wouldn't I have buildup? Wouldn't it itch me? Wouldn't it have this unpleasant smell at the end of the day? I'm going to tell you how you can maintain your braids in depth in another video, but right now I'm just going to tell you there are simple scalp cleaning techniques that you can practice even when your hair is in braids. So when you notice that you have a lot of buildup coming from the moisture that you are applying on your hair while it's in a protective style, then you have to apply 1 or 2 of these techniques that I'll be explaining in details in my next video. One thing I would like to add is this. When we talk about protective styles, especially when you have braids on, I'm talking about the braids that you do with hair extensions. Now, I'm very well aware that a lot of people take their natural hair in braids, in those kinds of braids, for let's say a month or 2 months, and from experience that hasn't worked well for me, because like it or not, these build up will slowly crawl up and meet your hair exactly where your hair and these extensions intertwine. So this causes a lot of friction and ultimately breakage. Now I'm talking about breakage from this section, which is close to the root. Now you know how dangerous that is. You're losing a whole lot of length in that process. So what I would advise is that you leave your hair for a maximum of 2.5 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I am saying this with my full chest. Yes, because the last time I made my braids, the last 2 times actually that I made braids, I left it on for just 2 weeks and I noticed growth. Yes, I noticed growth. Now, I understand how expensive this might be depending on your region or depending on several factors, but as much as possible, try not to let your braids sit on your hair for too long. It's going to break your hair. Now, if you're taking your natural hair alone, like if your natural hair alone is the protective style, I'm talking about no additional extensions, no additional. If your hair is the only thing on your head but in protective style, then you can take it then you can take it for 1 month, 1.5 months, fine. But remember, you'd have to wash your hair, and to wash your hair properly you might have to take it down. So that is one thing to consider. If you choose to take your hair for so long, please practice these techniques that I will be teaching in my next video. One of them is using apple cider vinegar with water to clean your scalp. Now, I have done this and I recommend it. It's helpful. It's really helpful. Now, I know you're going to say, but the smell is terrible. Yes, it's terrible. But as soon as you're done cleaning, when you reapply your moisturizing agent, it might be a leave-in conditioner or an aloe vera spray, then your oils, that would replace the repulsive, or should I say extremely spicy smell of the apple cider vinegar. Now, there is this other one that I would like to call our attention to, and that is spirit, or should I say alcohol cleaning agent. Now, I don't know how safe this is, so I am going to research it first before I make a video on it. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about the best cleaning agents to use. Basically, I'm just going to be talking about how to clean your hair even while it's in protective style without washing it. So I would advise you look out for those videos. But before then, you have to subscribe and hit the notification button. So as soon as it drops, you're going to get the notification. Now, if this video was helpful to you, I would like you to drop a comment below and maybe even share to someone, they might need it. If you have a friend or a sister that is into natural hair content, she's trying to grow her hair, please send it to her. She would really appreciate this. On that note, I would like to say Bye, and see you next time. I almost said next year, but no, no, no. I post regularly, so see you next time. Subscribe. Bye.